What I have here are 2 egg whites, and they're room temperature, and I'm going to use my whip, and I'm going to beat them until they're fluffy. Okay, just a little bit fluffy. And here I have 2/3 of a cup of sugar, and they want super fine sugar, so I'm just going to beat it up, whip it a little bit with this. This is just a little hand blender to make it a little bit more super fine. Okay, so I'm going to start my mixer, and I'm going to beat them again until, oh, here we have some cream of tartar, and I'm going to add that. This is just a 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. I'm going to start whipping these until they're a little bit fluffy. Now I'm going to add the cream of tartar. I'm going to continue to beat until they're little soft peaks. And I'm slowly going to add the sugar, about 3 tablespoons at a time. Continue to whip. Okay, so now this is done. Okay, I just want you to see how that looks. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of almond. I'm using a teeny little bit of almond extract. Just so, because I use vanilla, it would turn it a little bit darker. I want it white. Okay, now this is going to actually not bake. I have the oven on 350, and I'm going to pipe these onto the tray, and we're going to put them in the oven, and we're going to turn the oven off. And they're going to stay in the oven for 2 hours or even longer. You could put them in. You could put them in now. It's, you know, and just let them stay overnight. It's about 8 o'clock at night right now. I could leave them in overnight. See how they are tomorrow morning. And maybe we'll take a look at them. We'll take a peek at them later on. You just want them to really dry out. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple of little cookies for fun, but really what I'm going to make is the nest for our Easter bunny and so forth. Okay, so they'll make little cookie. Okay, well, I'll make 3 little cookies. Okay, now I'm going to make a nest. Make a nice big nest. And we can kind of go around the outside. Just make it a little rough. And inside I'm just going to put a little bit of the meringue, but I'm going to spread it out. I want it to kind of have a deeper center. And we'll do another one. Nice and big, because we're going to put a peep in there and some jelly beans. Okay, and we'll go around the outside so it doesn't look perfect. Make a couple of little cookies, a little more cookies. Alright, and then, like I said, we're going to put this in 350-degree oven, and we're going to spread it out even a little more so we have more room for our peeps and little eggs. Okay. So now we're just going to go ahead and put it into the oven at 350 and turn off the oven and leave it in for at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You want them to dry out. So I'm going to turn off the oven. Right now what I'm doing is taking them off the parchment paper, and they're very fragile. So you can see we went to grab these little guys. They're nice and they're hard, and so they're very fragile. We actually broke one of them. And so what I did was I slid my the spatula. This is an offset spatula, which is very nice. And I slid it underneath. And I'm just going to put it right on top of the doily. This one I haven't even tried to take off yet, but we'll just slide it under. See if we can't salvage that. I think we can. It's going to be just fine. Okay, so we'll just... So we got them off. I'll stick this back on. I don't think anybody will be the wiser. Okay, so now my grandson Luke is going to help me decorate.
Hello, I'm from Marjorie's Candies, one of their staff. My great-grandma, my Grandma Margie.
I'm great, but I'm not that great.
Yeah, but she had just put in the meringues in the oven. And now we're going to make the topping. Now,
what are those, the decorations?
Yeah.
Explain what the decorations are. Show everybody.
Well, these are little eggs that the bunnies will sit on, and these are the jelly beans. And here are the peeps.
The little peeps. You gotta have peeps at Easter. Okay, so what have you got there?
Coconut white, well, coconut moist and sweetened. And I have...
And what is that for? What's the coconut for?
It's for the grass on top of the meringues.
Very good, yeah. Okay.
So I'm just going to pour that in.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to pour this in.
What's that?
That is Chef Master Candy Color Green.
Okay, you can also use this as a food color. I actually couldn't find my food color, so I'm using this that I use with my chocolate. It works just fine.
And then we just stir it around.
And it may not seem like it's really getting covered right away. Just keep stirring it. It'll all get covered in green. It's Easter time. You don't want anything too dark.
Yeah, or it would look, or you could just put it in your garden. Maybe just make some flowers.
The bunnies would like that in the garden, huh?
Yeah.
That instead of the lettuce.
Maybe we should put these in Hawaii. Maybe put them on the beach and go grab.
Okay, so when you're done with that, I guess when the cookies come out, when the meringues come out, we'll start decorating. Okay, so we'll see you all later.
Bye. Hi, we're back, and now we're gonna decorate our
meringues.
Meringues. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Chef Boyardee.
Okay.
This is the stuff that I showed you earlier. This is coconut shavings, jelly beans,
and
malted
milk balls, but they're eggs.
Yeah, and peeps. Some of them have their bottoms cut off so then they can stick on the eggs.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna put this on here. Just gonna make it look like a pizza. Just make it look in the middle, not like around. So it's kind of like a nest where the peeps can sit. Now, just want to do that.
Very good.
Maybe add a little bit more of this one, because we've got a fat peep, because it just had a baby. Alright. Now, we are going to add the peeps on. Oh, I just forgot a step. But actually, we're going to put the eggs on. So we're just going to put them on. See if it's not going to crack to pieces. And then, we're going to put the peeps on that have their bottoms cut off. Just going to put it on and make it look like it just had a baby. Whoop-de-doo. And now, we will put on the jelly beans. You might just want to put them around.
Sprinkle a bunch on. Lots of little jelly beans.
Make it look like you just were doing sacrifice. Sacrifice! Oh, boy. This nest is hard to get around without the baby losing his chick. on. Do you want a chick or not? Okay. Now we're just gonna add these.
Malted milk balls.
Malted milk
You can't
balls.
remember that. Okay.
Yeah, I just can't remember that word. It's malted. I say the malted.
We don't have any black jelly beans. I like the black jelly beans the best.
Aren't they coffee?
Very nice. This is really looking very cute. This would make a nice little centerpiece on the table for a few days before Easter.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Luke.
Oh, sure. My pleasure.
I can't wait to have. You could put a few little peeps on the plastic part.
Now maybe look like them have
Very,
like
very
had
cute.
eggs.
Oh, very, very cute.
Okay, this one just had a jelly bean. All right. Now we are done. So.
You gonna come back and visit us again soon?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
All right. Bye.